Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Really going on this morning. Run into me, little a-hole. Okay, what are you doing? You're doing way too much, brother. Hey, what's going on? Hey, good morning. Trying to navigate these streets here. How y'all doing this morning? Lavender Spirit. I like that name. So you have a calming this demeanor. I like. There's like this Epsom. Dr. Teals, I think, has this Epsom bath soak salt, and it's a lavender, and I can put that in my bathtub, and it's not too sweet or anything, but it's like good for making me go to sleep. Okay. What's the temperature here in Houston? It's 45 degrees here. Hope all is well on this Friday morning for you guys. Hey, that damn Bam. I'm up a little later this morning. As the weather's been so up and down that I've been taking Benadryl. It's been congested because you can go and you have to wear a jacket some days. It's gonna be 71 degrees here later. But this weather fluctuates. I wanted to get to work at 7 today, but it's 7:04 now. You know what? I wanted to address some of my subscribers. Um, I keep it real with my people. Y'all, subscribers, you can, I always say this, you can be cool with me and support me. Don't go after people because of me. Don't do that. Don't be so defensive, and don't, because you can't give people that type of energy. And I don't think it's cool. And even I was listening to James Caldwell. James Caldwell and I don't have an issue with each other. We're good. Um, Subscribers keep starting up crap. You can like Fi Babe. You can even like James Caldwell. You can like both of them, even if they're not getting along. Stay out of any beef that these content creators have. Stay the hell out of it. And some of y'all started this narrative. James Caldwell was not kicked off the gentleman's panel. Stop that shit. He left on his own accord. Subscribers, y'all don't like him. Okay. If you don't like Five Babe, okay, but don't start feeding into lies. Don't start it. It spreads like wildfire. James, I have James' phone number. James have my phone number. And there's never been an issue with James and I. Yes, there were a couple of the Treasurer kids and I had a little back and forth because I was mentioned in a joking way that I didn't take as a joke. I didn't take it as a joke what they said. So of course I addressed it with them, and I didn't keep it. I left it alone. I thought they were being met. Okay, the person that they supported wasn't on the gentleman's panel, but that doesn't mean you start throwing barbs. And let me tell you what the comparison is with that. This is what the comparison, how I compare that with this. When James Caldwell was on the gentleman's panel, Brother Tim made comments about the gentleman's panel because he was pissed off and didn't like Jay Wilson. So he made comments about the gentleman's panel, and James didn't like that because James was like, Brother Tim, you and I never had an issue. But why are you throwing barbs at me trying to get back at Jay Wilson? It's not cool. That's how I felt when James was no longer on the panel and some of his people made comments about us. I felt it was wrong because you're throwing barbs at us because he's not on the panel anymore. That was shady as hell. Yes, it was. I don't care if you're joking about it. It wasn't taken as a joke. And I left it alone after we talked about it. And I was at work when we talked about it. No way in hell did I run from that conversation, which was insinuated. I was at fucking work. I got off the phone because I was working. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to leave that alone because it's a waste of energy to even put it into that. But when QB made the comment about the whole doing coke, and he made a joke about it, and James fell out of the bushes and made a comment, and it was all tongue-in-cheek. It was funny. I didn't see the comment that James made, but I saw like someone saying, "Hey James, hey spill it boy." Someone said that, and I was like, "Oh, he's in the chat." I didn't see when he made the comment. I just heard afterwards. I look at the chat, but I don't read the chat for what people are saying. Just I'll glance at the chat and speak to people. But for y'all sitting up saying that the man was thrown off, Jay Wilson kicked him off, that's not true at all. Jay Wilson did not kick Spill It Boy off of the platform. Y'all sound like Donald Trump supporters spreading these fucking narratives. It's not true. He left again on his own accord because he felt like he wanted to do something else or go on in a different direction, which is cool. El Teddy the same. I've never had anything harsh to say about people leaving the gentleman's panel. We're not girls in fucking high school. Y'all are so quick to try to cap for these content creators that you become fucking mindless lemmings. Have your own mind. Stop making something much more than what it is. You know, it's ridiculous because I support people that don't like each other. But again, if you have a, excuse me, but people don't talk about the gentleman's panel numbers when it's not about numbers. People say it's not about numbers. Don't talk about our numbers. Yes, we be having 300 people in the chat, sometimes 200 something people, because we're not talking about mess. When some of y'all do your reviews, you don't get the same numbers. But you know what? Let me say this. People are quick to point out what they think is a jab at us. They'll make jabs at us. I watch James Caldwell reviews on the have and the have-nots. I like his reviews. The reviews don't get the same amount of traction because it's not mess, but I support that. If we have Simply Trey or Rico or Wally on our show, we're going to get a lot of views because people are wanting to see a fucking train wreck. That's what they're coming for. They're coming for the mess. And you know, I roll with Jay Wilson. I'm cool with Jay Wilson. But Jay Wilson and I have very different views on coins. And I have respect to say, Jay Wilson said it's all about the coin. It's all about, you know, let's get the coin, let's get the coin. That for me leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not that person. I don't do it for coins like that. I got my Google AdSense PIN number. Do you not know I've not even put it in yet? I said, okay, I'm gonna put my PIN number in so I can start doing commercials on my channel and I'll get paid more through Google AdSense. Y'all, I have the fucking PIN number in my backpack right now. I say I'm gonna do it when I'm at work. Just put it in. But it's no urgency for me to do it. I'm not hungry for coins like that. I could go to work for one day and make a few $100s at my job. I don't want coins like that. So it's not that urgent for me. It's not that urgent. I just don't think it's cool for this narrative and this mess that people are starting up unnecessarily. Subscribers, cut the bullshit. Stop it. It's not. We need to get past this. I like content creators, but I don't run blindly behind them. I don't support everything people that I don't agree with everything that people, some people I support, I don't agree with things that they do. I don't. And it's a pack mentality that I'm not cool with in this sector. You know, you can like a content creator, but damn, don't lose who you are following behind them. Okay. But I mean, it's ridiculous. And I was listening to James, what he was saying. Listen, James, you're always welcome on my platform. The Gentlemen's Panel have no issue with James Caldwell. And I say it, and I want my people, when it's on my platform, if anyone's disrespectful or fighting in my chat, they're to be timed out. If they do it again, they can be blocked. Because I don't care if you're Tasha K, Layla Lynn, Pretty, any Lovely T. If you come in my chat with the bullshit, you're gonna be put up out of there. I'm not caught up with numbers like that, and it doesn't impress me. I'm not, you know, it's all, we gotta be careful when we're trying to make these coins, because sometimes you can want to make a coin so bad that you lose the very essence of who you are, because you're so consumed with getting that coin. You know, I don't think it's worth it. These Google AdSense checks are like you working at Burger King or McDonald's. It's like you're not gonna get rich off of it. Now, when you start getting over 100,000 subscribers, and you can start living off of it then. But baby, with these numbers that we have over here, We're not making money like that over here. People start beefs to get their numbers up. I think that's the most stupid shit you could do. Stop. You're starting a beef with someone so you can get your numbers up. Coming in here fighting with everybody to make a name for yourself. You're pathetic as fuck. And again, I went to college and I took up a trade at a trade school, but my trade that I got at a trade school, I've used it, and I can tell you this, I make the same amount of money if somebody running around here with a 4-year degree. It's crazy, but I don't use my material things to say I'm better than someone or it gives me a different status to be accepted. No. I treat the person that's cleaning the bathrooms the same way as I treat one of our head doctors. And I saw, that whole narrative when I was listening to James, and he was saying, when James was saying no one was saying anything about what was being said in the chat, if I would have seen that, I would have corrected it. I didn't see, all I saw was someone saying, hey, Spill It Boy, hey, James Caldwell in here, something like to that effect. And I went back to interacting with the gentleman because I didn't want to appear disengaged. But, okay, this sun is blinding. But it's crazy. Stop it. And that's to all Babe Nation, New Kids on the Block, Ryder Lives, Sun Tribe. It's crazy. Don't start this shit up in these chats. It's not a good look. Okay, are you gonna let me buy? Fucking bitch. Get the fuck on. As I was saying, excuse me for my momentary outburst there. But again, people, stop. Subscribers, stop. When these content creators are getting into it and y'all are jumping into it, when they're back getting along, you're gonna look like idiots. That even happened when when some of Babe Nation thought QB had said something out of line about Fi, or it was something he did. Don't give me the line. It was something he did, and Babe Nation didn't like it. It was like he like talked with someone that Fi Babe doesn't like, or it was something along those lines. And some of Babe Nation was trying to go in on QB. Now, with them going in on QB, I remember QB saying something along the lines of, I saw how people, he saw how people were acting with him. Now, these people were cool with him days before, but when they thought he slighted Fi Babe, they started going in at him. Now, Fi Babe and QB, there's no issue with them, but QB, I'm sure, are still giving some of them the side eye because of the bull. You're showing someone that if you feel that these two content creators got into it, that you were applauding him and he was the best thing since sliced bread, but now all of a sudden, because you think that he slighted Fi Babe, which wasn't true, you read more into it, You started trying to shade this man, attacking him because you thought he said something out of line about Fi. Now back they're good, y'all are looking like fools because you were trying to go at this man. Now all of a sudden he's good again. Now he's accepted again. Y'all are full of shit. Stop it. Stay out of it. Some of y'all act like Yolanda Salazar that killed Selena. Y'all act so obsessed with content creators. It's like, damn. Some of y'all act like y'all are secretly in love with them, to be honest with you. It's weird. It's like, damn, you like a person, okay. You support them, but damn, if you just be like, it's just like, it's the craziest shit to me. It's just crazy to me. It's sometimes, it could be unsettling for how people are acting. It's like, well, damn. Okay, you like him or her, but I think if this person told you to go out and do something to someone, you would probably do it to them and put yourself in prison because you're so obsessed. It's crazy because people, listen, I get it. You like content creators. You like us, okay. But don't stand behind negative shit that we do. We're human. We're gonna do some things that are shady sometimes. Don't be like, yep, Rebel, you did good, Rebel. Yep, Rebel, you're the best, Rebel. If I've talked about someone's child and said they had a mental disability and you're still saying, Rebel, you keep up the good work, it's something wrong with you. And someone got pissed because I said that before. Don't follow me blindly like that. Damn. You may agree with 99% of the things I do. Someone sent me an email yesterday and I understood what they were saying. And I'm going to incorporate that into my next when we're in the when I host the gentleman's panel. I'm going to talk about that because I had thought about talking about it before. I don't block people when they have a difference of opinion. But if you're disrespectful, because there's a level of respect that you're going to have. I'm giving it to you, you're going to give it to me. But just take heed, guys and girls, that it's not necessary. It's not necessary to sit up here and cap for us when you're just looking like a bunch of mean girls in high school. I have no issue with James or El Titty or Chocolate Bay. Any of the people that were on the gentleman's panel, I don't have issues with them. They didn't do anything to me. But what happens is their supporters come on starting shit sometimes because they feel a certain kind of way. And my thing is this, bitch, don't sit up and this is what I'm going to say. Bitch, don't talk about I don't have no content and you got 5 motherfuckers watching you. That's all I'm going to say on that, about that. Bitch, you got 5 people in your chat and you saying that I don't bring anything. You need to take a motherfucking seat and take a walk around the block, bitch, and get your shape together. And I'm speaking about one person in general with the shits. But You know, my thing is this: don't come on here and you're trying to cap for someone when the person don't even have an issue with me, but you're starting shit up because you're trying to prove to the person how loyal you is. That's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Sitting your motherfucking ass over there looking like Shrek. Bitch, don't get me started because I'll drag your motherfucking ass off the porch by your fucking hair. Literally. I'm not a man that believes in men fighting women. That's disgusting. We're talking about verbal sparring here. But again, I'm a peaceful person and I believe in peacefully coexisting with my fellow YouTubers. Don't give me shade and I'm not going to give you shade. Suki. But again, I believe in respecting people. I don't like people and I leave it at that. Tell someone when they're wrong. Exactly. Don't just follow blindly. It's crazy. You can cap for people, and I don't have to put no one's name. I never put people's names in my videos because I'm not trying to garner uh, subscribers by doing that. Catch that, T. Y'all, I'm in the parking lot now. I need to get out of here. Um, it's cold as hell. So you notice again, I didn't wear scrubs today because I don't want to be having my my extremities frozen. But I thank you guys for coming out supporting. Listen, I'm trying to work on my mouth. See, just now I had lost about 5 weeks of prayer in a few minutes. So I'm getting out of here. Talk to you later. Peace and love. My mods, thank you guys for coming through again. We do need to have a mod meeting, just to talk about the stuff that's going on. It's nothing serious. But much love. Peace.